5 people, among them a pastor, have been charged in a Kisumu court for conspiring to defraud an insurance company of 8 million shillings. The pastor, an assistant chief, 2 health workers and a woman faced 6 counts of conspiracy to defraud Old Mutual Insurance Company. The suspects were arrested on Tuesday, as Okusa reports.
According to the court records, Andrew Okeyo Osewe, a Seventh-day Adventist church pastor in Ngeta, Homa Bay County, carried out a plot together with Kakajuok Assistant Chief Wilson Were, Monica Bolo Odoyo, a widow, and 2 clinical officers attached to Kendo Adventist Hospital, Harun Diero Ajuang and Alfred Nyangau Odhiambo, to defraud the company.
You all have been charged with the offense of conspiracy to defraud contrary to Section 317 of the...
They are accused of faking Samuel Odoyo Agira's medical records in order to claim payment. The deceased was the husband of Monica Odoyo. The suspects are said to have committed the offenses between January 20th, 2018 and April 2nd, 2019.
Purporting it to be a genuine certificate of medical attendance.
Court documents seen by NTV showed that the deceased had been unwell for a long period of time before the cleric initiated the plot. The pastor, together with the widow, applied for a whole life policy with Old Mutual Life Assurance on behalf of the dying Odoyo without his knowledge. Pastor Osewe and his accomplices would later remit religiously 22,500 shillings for 8 months to the insurer as they waited for Odoyo's death. Their prayers will be answered on July 22nd, 2018, when Odoyo was rushed to Kendu Adventist Hospital in critical condition. He passed on the same night. The hospital issued a burial permit indicating the cause of death as severe anemia due to upper gastrointestinal bleeding and prostate cancer. But since the insurer does not pay claims in situations where the applicant has succumbed to a terminal illness, a friendly burial permit had to be sought. That's when the sub-chief was brought on board. The government man allegedly wrote another burial permit, quoting malaria as the cause of death. The clinical officers will then doctor the hospital's records to fit the narrative. With the fake documents in place, the pastor and the widow quickly rushed to the insurer to claim the benefits. So anxious were they that they forgot that the deceased was yet to be laid to rest. It is that move that set the sleuths on their trail. The case will be mentioned on September 24th and be heard on November 21st before Kisumu Senior Resident Magistrate Martha Agutu. Okusa, NTV, Kisumu.